Scott's actually
Hello,
Welsh.
everybody. Welcome back. And anything that Neil says next is a lie, but Jake speaks the truth.
Scott's a nice person.
Shit. I'll let that go. Yep. Good. Good. All right. So you guys made your stealth checks as you went around trying to set these traps, trying to be all sneaky. Unfortunately, you were not as stealthy as you had hoped to be. With them being on some degree of alert, I set the DC as 10 with how far away you guys are. So, with them being on alert, they set the DC as at 10 as opposed to as high up as as low as it was before. They notice you guys as you're walking around setting up traps. What you end up noticing is that somebody inside the keep takes an arrow, knocks it, lights it, and fires. And so a flaming arrow comes over and lands
Yes,
probably
the beast is gonna come charging for it.
probably
Get a fight with the beast.
within like 15 feet or so of where you guys are. An arrow lands. The idea being they know you're here.
Can we just like pick up the arrow, move it a little bit,
Sure.
just to make sure that it's like closer to all the traps we've set? We'll put it like right near a nice pitfall. Just
So you pick up the arrow. And you go over. Stick it in the ground. Or lie it down.
what's the betting that the beast is on its way?
Well, we've got old mate looking out, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Would he yeah, but if it travels fast, would he be able to get here in time?
I'm sure worst case, if it come charging over, I would hope he would yell if he even seen it exit the keep.
Let me check something.
I mean, we could retreat.
We could. Yeah, one. I don't know. How does summon animal messenger work? Let me summon.
If only Dwayne had a sniper rifle.
Right.
It's the vantage point on that tree. A sniper rifle has a considerable amount of kickback for precariously balancing on a tree. Like,
Wrap your belt around the top.
Yeah, sure. But you're going to be dealing with swaying of wind and whatnot. That wouldn't be a very accurate shot.
He's a crack sniper. I don't know what your the animal cannot be compeller type. Yeah.
My dog took so long outside that my water overboiled, and so I have to let it cool down enough I can put my tea in it. Otherwise I'll have bitter green tea.
But I don't know. I don't have much useful stuff to do at this point. Maybe we should just hide then. I honestly think they will be coming here. Why else would they have shot a single arrow? He could be commanding multiple ones of them to come.
True. Why not just retreat? We've got what's his name again? I keep forgetting.
Dwayne. Think, because there was a joke in chat for everyone. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Get old The Rock. Hopefully he can let us know if anyone leaves the keep. I mean, I would hope. I mean, that was his job. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's.
But yeah, we should maybe, if you want to start like falling back.
We should cover our tracks as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we can do that.
So let's try falling back and covering our tracks.
Yep.
So you guys are make your way back. Kind of like wait for Dwayne to eventually come up and meet up with you guys again, which he does several hours later. And finally he rejoins with you. And when he does, he comes up to you and says, Well, that was an interesting evening. Wake up. It's time for next person to take over. We made it through the night.
What did you see?
At one point in time, they clearly noticed you. I was going to climb down and inform you, but I could literally see them conversing about noticing you. And then they got this idea to fire an arrow in the direction. And then they manned the walls. They actually manned the walls with every last man that they have, I imagine, is what they did. Because I saw all 14 of them out there. Now, here's the fun part. They never reduced the manning of the walls. They stayed all 14. Even as the sun's just started to crest up and I climbed out of the tree, because in daylight they'll probably be able to notice me over there, if they're that alert. All 14 were still on the walls. I mean, we had a plan. I won't lie, I'm exhausted. I was up all night long watching, and I'm beat. Something tells me they are too.
Did you see the creature?
Time to time, kind of. Sometimes it was on the walls. The inner part of the keep was generally dark, and I couldn't see inside of it. But there were some torches on the walls for them to be able to see where they're walking, so they don't fall off them or anything. But occasionally, not really.
What sort of weapon does Dwayne have?
He generally walks around with a longbow and a longsword.
We have a couple of choices. We could punish them while they're tired now, while you're sleeping. Or we could spend the day harrying them with your longbow to keep them on full alert all day. And then in the evening, once you've had a rest, go in for the kill.
If that's what you want to do.
The longer we keep them up, the more tired they'll be, the better their chances in a battle against all of them would be.
If we can keep them up until tomorrow morning, they would be outright exhausted. But just tired would work. Anything to slow down their reactions and make them a little bit more dull.
Indeed. What's the range on a light crossbow? Let's have a look. Range is 80 foot. And what's the range on a longbow?
I don't know if random pelts of arrows would get the job done. If only we could attack them with something bigger. Something to really keep them going.
Like a catapult.
We both like a catapult?
Sure, like a catapult, except none of us know how to engineer a catapult.
Probably could. But not enough time for that anyway. Something bigger, what are you thinking?
Dwayne?
I don't know. I don't have magic. Usually somebody else would summon a massive cat inside the area and it would wreak havoc for a little while, or
I mean, I suppose we could do that.
we don't have that kind of magic.
Oh, yes,
Wait,
we do.
Are you mages? He looks over at Valorant clumsily.
We have scrolls.
Then what do you have access to? I don't know what you have for resources.
Well, we could
Lay
summon,
everything before me, please. Let me see all of your magic items.
we could summon some form of natural ally.
Woo! You guys actually have in Valorant's character sheet summon monster level 3.
Oh my god, and I have summoned nature's ally too.
You also have potions of protection from arrows.
Do we?
There's at least one right here.
Fucking Valorant hoarding.
Well, you can open his character sheet, you know.
That's not appropriate. That's a betrayal of trust, Scott.
You don't touch another man's character sheet.
Exactly. Jake gets it.
I'll touch other bands, boop, you know, if I have to, but character sheet's a little easier to find out what I need to know.
Boy, it's a good thing I wrote my character's penis size down then, because then Scott can look and find out what he needs to know.
So summon monster level 3, do you want to know what it does?
It summons a level 3 monster, a CR3 monster.
Not exactly.
No?
Not exactly. Number 3, summons. You can choose one of from the 3 chart, 2 from the 2 chart, and I think it's 1d4 plus 1 of the 1 chart if you want. So the 3 chart includes a giant soldier ant, an ape, an auroch, which is like a herd animal, a boar, a cheetah, a constrictor snake, a crocodile. Oh, a crocodile is randomly in there, would be scary. A dire bat, a dretch, but you have to be chaotic evil to be able to do that. An electric eel, a lantern archon. You have to be lawful good to pull that one off. A leopard, which is what we just discussed before. A monitor lizard, a wolverine, or I actually have the best option for you guys. You ready for this? A shark.
I see. So what you're saying is we just end up doing a frontal assault.
No. They're saying like in the middle of the night, you just drop an animal in there, and
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
or in the middle of the day, something to keep them busy for a while, keep them on alert. And then you also pelt with arrows from time to time. You can't just pelt with arrows because like, oh guys, they're just pelting with arrows. All right, 14 of you go sleep. I'll watch the wall.
No. Well, it would be like every half an hour, you wouldn't just pelt. You'd take an actual shot.
Yeah, of course. But you have to, but to be close enough because the amount of like tree line, because remember a bow shoots what 600 feet or something like that. What does a bow shoot?
It only said 100 foot.
No, it says it's 100, and you can go up to times 10. So 1,000 feet is the furthest you can shoot with a bow, but the penalty is so great you're going to miss your target. Anyways, you're more or less just doing pock shots from forever away. The minus 10. What's your plus chance to hit?
I mean, if I magic up my longbow, the longbow would be a plus 5.
Plus guidance is plus 6. Minus 4 is your total chance to hit. If somebody has an AC of 14,
But like, I wouldn't have to be shooting from 1,000 feet away.
Sure, but if you want to stay behind tree cover so they can't just return the fire.
But like, how close do the trees go?
Pretty far back, like several hundred yards.
Then we move to
feet.
yards from feet.
Sorry, feet.
So I could stay just outside of that.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Like,
You should
so-
go to the edge. So you'd be
Like
like
200, 300 feet,
no, several hundred. So like 800.
800.
Because obviously it was cleared to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Jake is like, can't we just kill them already?
Same.
Summoning something up there would be good, although I don't know how many it would take out before it was taken out
No,
itself.
exactly.
Yeah, and it might be actually better to use if we're
For the actual
being
combat.
attacked. Yeah.
Well, either way, we can either assault now while they're kind of tired, or we can wait until they're very tired. Do you want to wait until nighttime as opposed to tomorrow morning? What do you want to do?
I think you should rest and we can assault now while they're kind of tired and withdraw after weakening them and damaging them. And then overnight we can unleash 2 waves of creatures upon them, or 1 larger wave of creatures upon them. They'll be exhausted, wounded, damaged, morale will be low, some of them may even flee.
Sure. I'll go rest and I'll leave it to you guys. You do what you need to do. I'm tired, and so your plan is honestly kind of confusing me a little bit. I'm hoping again that this works on them too.
Could I borrow that longbow?
Certainly, here. You can find out that where you had fought those other guards beforehand, though, remember the ones that you guys were fighting and you had killed one of the archers? He had a longbow there as well, except his was a composite longbow. What's your character's strength?
Probably not enough. A minimum strength modifier. What is the minimum strength modifier?
What's your strength?
Not enough. 11.
Not enough. Never mind. Oh, wait. No. No, you have to have at least a 12. Oh,
Oh, that's rubbish. And I wish I knew all the different weapons that occurred. All composite weapons made with particular strength.
Jake, you might like it. You remember what a composite longbow does?
Yeah. It goes off your strength, doesn't it?
Yeah, for damage. Yeah.
Yeah. But not to fire it.
For a chance to hit, it's always dex, but strength for
Yeah.
damage. Yep. And since you're actually strong, you can actually do more.
Yeah.
So you can grab that.
I'll take it, sure.
Because what do you have? A heavy crossbow?
Yeah.
Which takes fucking forever to reload. You can't even walk and fire that at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
Can you just drag it from somewhere? Is that how you add it?
If you just search long, then you can drag and drop the longbow composite in.
yep, exactly.
Okay.
Longbow composite, exactly. So Neil, you could technically use it, but you take a -2 penalty to attack roll.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't want to use that.
he'll let you borrow his.
So we actually then could use a longbow and a composite longbow to harry them throughout. Or we probably...
Actually, his is also a composite longbow.
Okay, well, that's fine. Never mind that.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
And Jake, yours is a +2 composite longbow. Not +2 being magical, +2 damage from strength.
Okay, yeah.
So, and its range is 110 feet.
Yeah, I think we ought to try and sneak in then, using those beads, kill a few of them, wound a few of them, do what we can to take them out of action. So we harry them throughout the day, sneak in overnight. Later on in the night, once we've retreated, we can unleash the summon animals upon them, and then nice. And then continue with the plan. We'll see what happens there. Because if we wiped him out, maybe we could just wait a moment and then go in. Sort of thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Definitely should have built a catapult.
You and what army?
You don't need an army to build a catapult.
You're right. You need large axes to cut down trees and skilled engineers. Probably about 4 or 5 skilled engineers.
No.
So you guys go up to the tree line. Just the two of you, or do you bring Tesh with you as well?
There's not much point bringing Tesh, is there? He'll just roll another one on a stealth check. Has he not been doing that?
I'm not going to say anything. So you guys make your way to the edge of the trees, and when you get to the edge of the trees, you're able to see your targets on the wall. They're actively looking outwards towards you guys. But you're behind tree line. You're forever away. They can't even see you. What do you do?
I guess we just spend some time
Step out.
pot shotting them periodically throughout the day until the evening, at which point we go and them.
So pretty much, I'd imagine we just step out from behind tree cover and probably kneel, shoot, and then just return back into the trees.
Yeah, and I guess
and move around. Yeah.
Change position each time.
We're going to have, to represent a period of time that will be undisclosed as of right now, we're going to have you do that 3 rolls each. Now remember, you're 800 feet away. So for each of you, because we have maths out, that's a -8 to your actual roll. 3 rolls each. All right. It's probably cool enough I could actually put my tea bag in it.
Okay, -8. Well, so should we just roll it and do you want us to add the -8 prior for ease?
I mean, sure. Whatever. Just know what you're doing and announce it.
Minus.
I do not know how to do that.
It's that area that's underneath where your weapons are, where it says temporary this or whatever.
Okay, so I'll be firing with a -3 in total.
Mm-hmm. Well, you just apply the -8, yeah. So and see where it goes.
Yeah, I've done that. Right. Okay, so 3 attack rolls, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One. Ah, fuck! I clicked the entire thing. But 2, 3.
I would be guidancing myself as well.
I imagine you would even take turns, and he goes up, takes a shot, you guidance him, and so we can even allow guidance for all of those. That's fine. So it means Neil, one of your
Change it
rolls,
to a -7.
one of your rolls, Neil, was a 15. How does that make you feel?
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Are you happy with your 15?
Yeah, I mean they're not going to be wielding shields up there. That shit's redundant, right?
You never know. Don't forget they also have cover from the parapets,
Oh, they have cover. Oh,
which is a +2 to AC.
We're
I'm
not
not-
hitting them.
I'm not going to luck it. That's a waste.
Are you sure? Are you sure, Neil? You currently have a 15.
Yes.
But are you sure?
Stop.
You could luck it. You could hit him, Neil.
Stop. It doesn't matter. You're a monster.
Okay, just saying. You had a chance. You had a chance. But you missed.
So
Jake, it's your
I'll
turn.
roll 3. 2, 3.
Wow. Save roll? You had a chance to hit one of them once. So you went out there and you tried shooting some arrows for about an hour, trying to shoot arrows. But honestly, it turns into this, you're not really threatening them because, one, you have to be a little conservative in arrows. You're able to grab a bunch from the people that were dead and from the camp of where Dwayne came from. But you have to be conservative. You don't have an endless supply of them, right? But then more than that, you eventually they're like, okay, they're just going to shoot at us for a long time. This isn't going to work out. You actually see them marching towards you. A group of them are actually marching towards you. There's 8 of them coming your way.
Is the creature with them?
It is not.
Rayron would look at one. We doing this? It's quite a lot.
We can lead them back towards the traps. Keep firing at them as they're getting close. As they
Agreed.
Makes
Skirmish
sense.
attacks are the best plan.
You weren't able to set as many traps as you were hoping to because of you getting spotted rather early on. But there are still some set.
Yeah, so let's harry them and continue to fall back towards the traps then.
Roll yourself a survival check as this tactic for bringing them back there. Try to guide them to exactly where the traps are.
am I getting okay? Alrighty. 16
Sorry,
is good.
I kind of presume we were rolling separately because of...
Yeah, that's cool. I'll guidance myself again anyway. So.
This is an extended motion.
Okay.
Can't bing it.
Yeah.
Voice.
Oh, he's like, yeah, I rolled a 14. I got a whole 16. And you're like, I rolled a 13, 22. So you guys are doing exactly as you just said and leading them back to you. And things are actually working out pretty well. First person to get caught up in a trap is literally one of those old rabbit traps where like grabs by the foot and throws them upside down. So they're dangling. And so at one point, he turned back, he took an arrow, shoot him in the belly, another one shoot him in the chest. He's not dead quite just yet, but he will be in the next few minutes, dangling there and bleeding out with 2 arrows inside of him. Another one gets caught into another trap where they literally just kind of like chasing you forward, trip over a tripwire that has some sharpened twigs on the other side. Again, it's not one of those things that immediately kills him, but oh my god, those were like almost like bamboo shoots, like hollowed out twigs that stabbed into his body. Like, oh, it didn't penetrate enough that it just like starts gooping blood, but oh, Jesus, that hurts. And another one of the traps they're actually able to get off, because again, you didn't have a ton, was somebody had, there was already a pit like naturally there, not that you had spent the hours digging one out. And so you had just put like some twigs over the top, some leaves on top of that, and then they had fallen in. Based off the way the guy screamed as he went down and landed, you think he probably broke an ankle or something. But that doesn't change the fact that of the 8 of them, 6 of them are still pursuing you. The one that was dragging us behind, the one that tripped wired and fell into that one gets up and is able to keep coming after you guys. Eventually you have to choose a spot to fight. You have to pick your clearing. And you choose your spot well enough that we're just going to use our same exact map that we used before. So...
Can we drink us some potions before the actual fight begins?
Oh, you could have done that as you were running?
Also, Val, are we leading them back towards the traps, kind of where we camp? So is Valorant and that other guy going to be involved or not?
No, we're gonna have them not involved because we're mean.
Okay. Well,
Right. What does Bear's Endurance do? Let's check, because I might want to drink that. Bear's Endurance gains great a +4, which adds. Oh, yeah.
Just making sure I get everybody's health points on this all set. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna drink Bear's Endurance.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 6. Bad guys still pursuing you.
and Shield
Copy
Faith.
and paste. I can actually break them up into 3 different colors now. So we're gonna do what's our other color, guys? Yellow? Yellow? Okay, yellow. Oh, get rid of this blue. And yellow. Cool. Make sure you highlight your mini. Press initiative. We're going to change the music to fun battle music. Oh, not that one. To fun battle music. And then we will roll initiative.
I can't see my mini.
My apologies. I also have you on the wrong map. I'm going to drag and drop you guys right over. Such a pain. On. Come on, roll 20. Thank you. Right here.
Sweet. And as you said, we have time to do stuff. I will be casting Shield of Faith.
Here we go. And then we're going to combat map this. Transition in. Shield of Faith. That sounds great. And then we're going to have to do all of the initiatives for everybody.
I think I could also. Can I also cast Chill Touch on both? So it's on both my hands.
Yes, but it's 2 different castings to get 1 in each hand.
But I could cast it once already, so I don't need to cast it again. It's already on a hand.
Yeah, you could have done that in advance, yes. Could have.
Could have.
Okay, so the things that I would have done on the way is cast Shield of Faith, and I would actually also cast Bless.
Okay. Shield of Faith and Bless. Sounds smexy.
Gives this.
Rayron would get it as well.
And don't forget to, sir, cast, highlight your mini and do initiative.
Oh, that's right.
I rolled a 15 on the previous one. Do you want me to re-roll or just type that in?
15 on the previous one, you can just reroll.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no, that was fine, actually. My apologies. You could have kept whatever you rolled before, which is better for you anyways.
That is indeed.
All right, cool. So it makes sense that your characters be able to go first because you were almost like laying the trap. I imagine you stayed somewhat close together away from the characters from beforehand. Once again, just using the similar idea that we set up that we had before because it works. This is where we stand. You guys had done your shots. You had injured them. They were 14 in the keep. You had gotten 8 to chase you out. 2 were killed along the way, and 1 was injured heavily along the way. Unfortunately, you didn't have more traps than that between A and B, and here they are. One thing I do want to change with what you're currently seeing right now is I do want to set them back just a little bit further to give you more space between where they are and where you are. Okay. Again, you are not at the actual keep itself. That's just used for thematic purposes. It is your turn first there, Jake.
Okay, hang on a second. Yes.
There we go. Cool. Right.
Okay,
now
I would
I'm
like
good.
to shoot and move back. Or do I have to move back then shoot?
Either way.
Okay, so I'm going to move back 30 feet and shoot the first blue guy. with the composite longbow.
All right, cool. Ready? Aim, fire! Hey, you actually rolled well for a chance to hit. Oh, look at that. You were an archer this whole time. Roll your damage, sir. And, oof! That was good damage, too. You actually hit the guy. 6 points of damage. Nice. You injure him. He does not drop. 1. Anything else with your turn?
I will protection judgment. So I've moved back from where I am 30 feet or whatever, so hopefully they don't reach me this turn.
Oh, okay, so if we're going to be continuing to move backwards like that, that's going to make things a little bit more complicated. Because, of course, the map is somewhat limited.
Yeah.
Because we don't have an open terrain map.
Pretty much, I just want to get, more or less a shot in. They can move up, but they can't really engage straight away, and then I will draw my axe and fight them when they're closer.
That was swifty work there, Scott.
Yeah. No, that's because the way I have it set up is I have 2 different things that are blocking your line of effect. One of them is Fog of War. The other one is a layer of dynamic lighting. And so I cleared up the Fog of War, but the dynamic lighting was there. Because who expected this fucking scenario, right? You know?
Cat did, look. She's coming in hot. Incoming animal companion.
Why is that clicking there? That makes no sense. I'm literally clicking here. And you're clicking, I'm clicking somewhere on my screen, and it's clicking 2 inches to the side. It's so weird. There we go. That blocks out view. Fixes that problem. And then over here, it doesn't really matter. Let's just make sure that this isn't going to be an issue. 1, if I put you over here. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's funny. Even though you can see in, right? Oh, and you can see in because what's his name? Oh, that's funny. So I got to do this then. More or less. Sorry. More or less, an issue was caused because we were moving backwards.
Well, what you can do...
I got it. I just had to grab the right thing.
I was going to say, if you presume both of us are moving 30 feet, then you didn't have to move us at all. You could have just moved them in correlation.
Look, I did it. It's just Roll20 is not allowing me to grab things. They make me grab 2 inches to the side of where it is. I don't know why it's being funky. It might not be Roll20. It might be... Yeah, it's only on that layer. Because if I click on this layer, right? No, it's doing it here too. That's really weird. All right, I'm sorry. Distraction gone. You move back 1. You said about 30 feet.
Yep.
I can't even click on you. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you are. That kind of puts you back almost against the wall.
Sweet. Yep.
All right. And that's where we'll be. Cool. I think that settles everything. Sorry about that. All right. And so here we are. It's going to be whose turn next? After 1's turn, it's going to be you, Ray.
Seeing what 1's done, he's going to target the same guy, same blue boy, and take a shot with the longbow.
Okay. Perfect. Sorry about that, everybody.
A miss. Lovely. Fantastic.
Starting this over again, huh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10.
Oy vey. And so you guys both once again kind of put your backs against the wall. And then when they see you guys backing yourselves up, it's like, oosh. You can see that they're all almost like, look at these guys. They're putting themselves in this position. One of them actually looks really familiar. A lot better than they were before, but it was actually the one, you can see the burn marks on his face and whatnot. This is the blue guy up over here. Burn marks up on his face and everything. You can see that he is very excited to be joining into this combat again. So
yes.
You guys have bows out. They decide to... it's too far to charge tech. So they're going to move up. I'm going to have to... Hold on. Control R. I have to reboot this. Because, again, it's making me click so far over from where things actually are, which makes no sense. This will hopefully fix it. Come on over this way. There, now I can click things where I want to click them. Thank you. So he's going to move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he'll hang back a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They all move up except for this one right here. They all move up their full 30 feet, placing them at furthest about 75 feet away. They all have their bows out. They all line up. They're all going to attack. So it's going to be 3 attacks against each of you is how it's going to work. Chance to hit is, this is against you. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. All right, let's do this guy first. Let's do this before we do anything else. To hit, it's going to be a... Oh, okay. 1. What exactly is your AC?
Sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing.
22.
Is that what happened to my roll 20? Did you disable device my roll 20? Is that what happened, Neil?
Oh no! He's seen.
Is this how we're getting all those natty 20s all those times? Oh. Okay, so Neil, with the AC of 19, I gotta snip this. Because it's with an AC of 19. You have 3 attacks against you, but you properly dodged them, right? However,
Are they fatigued? Well,
what was that?
are they fatigued?
Oh, that's a really good point.
I loved Scott's reaction there. Scott just stops and goes, "Oh."
But I'm hoping that saved me a hit, maybe.
Funny enough, sir. Yes, it does. Because one attack against you, sorry, all 3 attacks against you, Neil, are misses from that. Every single one of them is a miss against you. However, Jake, it would have been 2 attacks against you. However, now if you check in Discord spoilers, Kingmaker spoilers, you can see that against your AC of 22, I hit you twice.
Wow.
Well,
I hit you with a 22, but since they're fatigued, their dexterity is dropped by 2, so the modifier is reduced by 1. I miss you two of my damn attacks because of what you just said, you motherfucker! I was so excited for a second there. Oh, I was so excited. I was that close. That's ridiculous. 6 attacks, and all of them miss. Back to top of initiative. Juan, it's your turn.
okay. They're too far away for me to charge attack though.
Measure 60 feet.
Measuring device.
I got you right here, sir. He is. So if this is 0, he's 60 feet away. So you're running up 55. You can.
Okay, sweet. I will charge attack him with the thing. The battle axe. Right, so
What happened to the battle music? Why did it stop? Sure, things are being wonky. Things being all sorts of wonky.
I disabled your device.
Apparently.
I'll
where's
disable your
charge going?
device.
There.
You know what I mean?
Okay, sweet.
Oh, it didn't stop. It just moved on me. Oh, that was weird.
Alright, there's the attack. Ooh, 14.
14 chance to hit. That's not true. Because did you put charge on there?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that includes the charge.
That includes the charge.
Lucky.
Does that include less?
Plus
Yeah.
4, plus 1, plus 2. No. Because you should have an extra plus 1. So plus 4 is your strength mod, right?
Plus 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
melee is 3 from strength and 1 from Bab. Then he has a 1 mod and a 2 temp. The 2 temp.
So it needs an extra plus 1 because it's masterwork.
Where's I'm just making sure he has this on here right. Sorry, because you put a bunch of buffs on you, and I was doing stuff while you're adding them on. So you have temp attack plus 2. Where does that come from, sir?
It should only be plus. It should only be plus 1. I thought I had plus 1 in there, but it's just 2 randomly.
Okay.
Yeah, it should just be from bless.
Now it says 3. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah.
The mod is Masterwork +2. Do you get +2 from charge?
Yeah, but that should be factored in because I've clicked charge on the.
Oh, really?
Plus
Oh, okay.
page.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
doesn't make sense though. If you look at the mods, what's the +4 from? +4 is
I just want to check
three
something
rank.
really quickly. Don't mind this. Sorry, everybody. We keep having Roll20 like confusion issues.
Yeah.
4 melee, 4 melee, 0 ability, 0 ability. 1 mod, 1 mod. 2
But
temp.
you've not put the bless +1 in, have you?
It is his bless
Yeah,
plus
it
1.
is.
His bless plus 1 was where it says temp 2, and on my roll it says temp 1. That's where the bless was meant to be. But where's the charge attack applied?
The charge attack was the +2 on
no,
that previous.
no, no, it wasn't.
I don't think it's applied actually.
I don't think it's applied either.
Hang on, I'll unclick it.
Yep. That we can compare all 3.
See, now it's gone to +5, but doesn't charge give you a +2 to hit?
Welcome back to science.
It should be, yeah.
It does. Well, it's only going to now. It's 7. Before it was 6.
Huh. Okay, can make the attack roll. Oh, wait. Oh, it is the temp. At the bottom, when you did charge, it is the temp. That's weird.
Oh, so that, and then that's why.
You need an extra +1 for the bless.
Yeah.
Ah.
I do. So it would have been a 15.
So it would have been a 15 the whole time. I'm so glad you clicked it because that's where it applies it on the character sheet right there. Neil, you can say that if you want, but we didn't know that that's where it applied on the character sheet. So then you need to have a separate thing called bless. It says +1. Now, what I'm curious about is this. Kappa pasta. So we're going to do right here. Blash. And then we're going to do this here. And we click away. Bam. We click bless. It does. It applies like that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so, sorry, your original attack was a 15. Are you happy with a 15, or do you want to add luck to that, sir? Back to what I originally said, even if I said it wrong.
What should I do now? Should I just take the 15?
I don't know whether a 15 hits, but they don't have bucklers out, and they're fatigued, so it should hit.
Yeah, I'll try and hit him with a 15.
Well, guess what? A 15 hits because they don't have bucklers out in their fatigue.
Oh, so that's good. Okay, so damage.
5 points of damage, and this is against the guy that you had charge attacked. Rarg. Oh, that's the one that you had shot with a bow before. Yeah, awesome. Guess what? Guess what?
Is he still up?
You drop him. See, they, and then you guys are running forward. You toss your bow to the side. You don't really care. It's a bow. You use crossbows. You toss it to the side, running up, grabbing your axe, and land the axe like dead in his chest. You spend a moment to like wrench it free and like throw him to the ground, looking up at you, horrified and dying, as you're ripping your axe free from him. Anything else in your turn, sir? Or is it now Rayron's turn?
That's Rayron's turn.
Ray, you know that with a target that close, they're probably not going to be coming up to you anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
No. And then I'm gonna shoot him again, but different target. I saw that boy. Oi. I'll shoot the yellow here.
Okay.
And miss once again.
Neil,
It's just pointless. It's fucking pointless.
you're just doing terribly. I'm sorry, sir. All right, bad guy's turn. Because the way that rolls go, even though I tried to break it up a little bit for you, I just rolled in such a way that it's you then them, then you then them. I'm sorry. So, dropping their bow and drawing out their melee weapon, this one steps up. I am so sorry, Jake. Dropping their bow and drawing their melee weapon, this one steps up. This one licking their lips and drawing their melee weapon, steps up. Wait, where were they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's fine. Same thing here. That's 1, 3, 4,
God.
And then we'll get into this position here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they're flanking you on 2 angles there, sir. Mm-hmm. And this last one, we're going to do Neil first. Neil, we'll attack you first. That'll be what I do. Number of dice, 1. Neil, against your AC of 19, I hit you with a miss. This is going to be against you, Jake. Now, they're fatigue and everything, which we already know about, but they also are now flanking you. Number of attacks, 4.
+2, don't they?
Correct, for flanking. So that becomes a that, becomes a that. My odds are still not very good. Number of dice. So, even though you have an AC of 20, they come rushing forward at you, and you have your bracers at the ready. You literally charge them. You don't have your proper footing underneath you, but that doesn't matter. As you kill that guy, the first one runs up and tries to attack at you. You just pulled your axe free, wrenched it free to come over and collide it in time with the weapon that they were going to swing at you. With their sword they were swinging at you. To smack it back. Somebody else comes to attack you from behind. You literally duck underneath it and take that moment from the duck underneath one attack to charge forward and like elbow rush another one who was trying to attack you, blocking it. And the fourth one, the one that was licking his lips, comes up and tries to attack you. And that's when you finally block it with your actual bracers and you're able to make eye contact with him, knowing that this is the one that you were fighting last time. That is all of them. My turn sucks. It's your turn, one.
Am I able to? Can I 5-foot step?
Are you able to drop? Are you able to drop? Can you go down to negative health points? Is that possible?
Can I 5-foot step back, or will that provoke?
It does not provoke. It's a free 5-foot step.
Okay, sweet. So I'll hop back one. And which one was good old Licky Lips?
Blue north.
Okay, well, blue north is gonna drop an attack.
Oh, you want Licky Lips first? I think
Maybe.
you save him for last.
I gotta take charge off.
He was going to, but then he licked his lips, and now one's like, lick this, bitch! And axes him in the face.
Alright, let's see.
What you got there, Scott? What's that?
It's a honey.
Can we look at what I just rolled?
Oh my god!
Oh!
A double natty! What the hell?
Roll another natty 20, or just roll a 20 with your regular modifier. Just do a regular attack roll with your battle axe, just for funsies.
You want me to just hit like attack again?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, we were so distracted by the bear.
Oh my god!
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, sir. In my games, when you roll a natty 20, followed by a natty 20, followed by a confirm, it doesn't matter what you're fighting. It doesn't matter anything. It's an auto insta kill. It's just an instant kill.
Wow!
So
you just gib Blue Boy.
But
He just explodes.
you are fighting a little wimpy guy here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not very powerful, so you probably just do that with a normal critical hit. So instead, I will allow you not only to kill that guy, but I'll allow you to cleave with normal damage into the guy adjacent to him. And then I want you to describe it. Roll your damage first.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I have 11 health points. You killed both of them. Sir, describe your killing of the yellow and the blue simultaneously. Go.
Okay, so he just takes that step back from being completely surrounded, looks at the guy that was licking his lips, and he just comes up with his axe, and then he just like slices through the jaw, completely taking off the lower jaw, and with the momentum, I don't even know if he means it, but the jaws just come off, and he keeps going and just smashes into the neck of the guy adjacent.
It's a ridiculous attack. You kill the guys. They're both dead. Thank you very much. That was awesome. I'm so glad you finally got to have a fucking moment. Because this has been a rough one so far.
I'm enjoying being Neil for the day.
It fades quickly, believe you me. He's going to go after the session's over. He's going to draw his pentacle. He's going to get inside. So,
Welcome to being Icarus.
just don't be surprised if there's no cat next time he's on stream. He's
Oh no!
just raising her for the next sacrifice. Like, I don't remember you having a tabby. So, anyways, it's your turn next, Ray.
I'm gonna shoot the boy who isn't close to him because he clearly is not having issues there, and maybe I'll actually hit once in this combat. No, that's silly. Don't worry.
Well, don't forget about the blast is a 13.
It's all added in there. Mine are all encompassing. I don't leave that stuff out.
Could you do me a favor and just roll a luck just to try? Just to try. Just like try.
How many lucks do we have left? We probably ought to keep hold of them.
I don't know. Probably a lot. You probably have a lot of luck left.
3 left.
That's a lot. That's a lot of luck.
I'm not.
There's a lot of luck. You realize how long people have been watching?
No.
If Card has just been clicking that little button every few minutes to get the extra 10 or whatever, Card might have enough to give you another luck point right now.
No, I'm not
Right
doing
now.
it.
Look at
No.
Naughty Dark Phoenix has enough to give you a luck in that pinch
No,
moment.
leave me alone.
Norwegian Green is like, oh, I ain't giving you luck. I'm waiting to drop a trump card. You know. That's okay. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. Here you go. See? See? See?
That's non-consensual, but I'm taking the damage.
No.
No,
I'm gonna put that luck back in the pool. I'm showing you what you could have had.
No, because that was your roll.
Yeah.
I'd roll it if you put it back in. I'll show you what I would have rolled.
Oh yeah? Okay, I put it back in.
Okay, but you have to put it back in after.
Excuse
I'm
me.
just showing you what I would have rolled.
That's what she said.
Go next. Have them attempt miserably to kill one while he slaughters them all.
They actually are legitimately like, This guy steps up and attacks. Oh, sorry. Why are you being obnoxious? So this guy steps up and attacks. Boom. That is a chance to hit of you. You, and you. His total chance to hit is a 4. This guy goes, yeah, yeah. No. And this guy's like, deuces. I think this one's still out, like, within view.
We're gonna chase him down and murder him.
That was their whole turns. It is now your turn again, one.
Can I charge that guy? It's 60 feet, right? So
Yes, you can. You can charge that guy. It will be attack of opportunity, but who cares at this point?
yeah, I'll take the attack to get up here.
Alrighty. You can do the square in front of him, or even the square behind that one that you're in right now. You can actually go back one.
Go behind him.
There you go.
That one.
So his chance to hit against you is going to be... I did it. Did not roll the... Okay, there it is. Wait, did it? I don't have my result. There it is. Jesus Christ. I rolled even lower! I got a 3 total on my attack roll. That's ridiculous. Go ahead and have your charge attack, sir.
Okay.
I was like, ha ha ha. I have 8 people attacking them. This is going to be hard.
And then one just fucking pulls out many 25s.
All right, good. He's still alive.
7.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him, Neil.
Neil, it's your turn. Neil, shoot into melee. Go ahead. I dare you.
I don't want to shoot into melee. I rolled too badly. But what I will do is throw that longbow aside in disgust and draw my masterbow short sword.
I think the longboard threw you aside in
Disgust, yeah. Fair. You know what? That's fair.
Get off
That's-
me.
That's totally fair, right? +1 for that. So +3, 2. Draw the short sword and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's swing and miss. Let's use spell strike as well, because come on, let's burn through all my stuff. Why not? Spell strike. Let's do it. Short sword. Glorious. Nice. I will roll above 10 at some point.
Maybe. In theory.
In theory, yeah, right.
All right, let's put it down there out of my way so I can see things. And after that is going to be baddies' turns. So first amongst the baddies is, what color is that? Orange. So he's going to turn back and he's going to attack you.
Psh, psh. Doesn't he know it's impossible to roll higher than a 10 in my presence?
I rolled a critical hit and I confirmed it.
Oh, nice.
No, I'm just kidding. But I did hit you. Total chance it's 21. I didn't crit. Wait. Actually, no. That is a crit chance. Oh my god, that is a crit chance because he has a short sword in his hand. 1920 is a chance to crit. I was just joking. But he actually does critical hit. He actually does confirm it. And his damage is, I have to add another d6 to this damage. Another d6 plus 1. That's not much. Because I'm actually going to straight double. It does 9 points of damage to you. Because I rolled 7 plus 2. 9. I rolled crappy for my second die roll.
Oh my god, something smells good downstairs.
That's me, baby. So that was that one. The other one's going to turn back. Like, he was frightened. He's going to turn back and attack you. This other one's going to come out and also choose to jump into the fray. Like, maybe we can actually do it. So he's going to, boop, 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 boop. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't quite flank you yet. Wait, but he can. Look. Yeah. So they're going to make their attack rolls against you, sir. Number of attacks 2. That's your chance to hit. God, please roll well. Please roll well. Please roll well. I hit you because you charge attacked? I'm not even joking.
Yep.
I actually hit you twice. Oh,
Ooh.
no. Because of fatigue, I hit you once. So I hit you once. Just barely missed again. 6 points of damage. So it's like you come out, you hit the guy, the guy's like, don't fucking leave me! He says to the other guy that was like skating away, and he turns around drawing his sword. The other one's like, shit. And they turn back and they draw their sword too, and the two of them come around you, and the guy's like, and he's like really throwing everything he has at you, but he's like hurt because of his back. But the other one starts fighting you tentatively at first, but they were the one that survived the trap when they tripped over the wire and fell and were bleeding out. And like as they start swinging at you, they remember the pain of that. And they're feeling it right now and everything. And they're like, no. Yeah! And they plunge the sword in from behind and get a nice nasty gash in your back. All right.
It's like watching Mary stab the Witch King. Like, gets it in the leg and he's like, oh!
You mean like Jon Snow stabbing the...
No!
Oh, no what?
We don't Game of Thrones here.
Oh, we don't do spoilers?
No, we just don't Game of Thrones here.
Oh, okay.
Not when we have the option to reference Lord of the Rings instead.
Cersei was the real hero. So, Juan, it's your turn next.
Yeah, just gonna swing at the guy I already hit.
They did rally fast, that's true, Norway.
They tried to run, but then they're like, oh, you're not going to let us run? You're going for murder? Okay.
25 again.
Jesus Christ, buddy. What is with all these rolls lately? I like the old Jake.
I hate that Jake.
I like this. This is fine. I'm just going to build tank from now on.
Oh, look at that damage, too. You kill the guy that you already hit beforehand. He drops. He's done.
Yeah.
Where's your flanking bonus now, punk?
And so now it's after one's turn. It's going to be Rayron's turn.
So I still have Chill Touch because I didn't hit with it, correct?
I believe you can also use it twice a day because you have you're a second level caster.
That's true. That's true. So I'll just make a spell strike attack roll to try and deliver it.
Sure. I meant to say twice a casting, but that's okay. Oh!
can't crit confirm. God damn!
Why can't you? Why can't you? Try. Just luck it.
Doing it.
Remember last time? Just luck it. Just go ahead. Just roll it. Damn it!
Oh!
He got it! He fucking got it!
It was a waste, but I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
It's
Dave.
not a waste. You fucking got
It's
it.
not a waste at all.
Oh.
I feel like you've taken your luck back from me now.
Right,
Oh, that's funny.
13 damage, and let's do the chill touch. What will it be? It'll be 2d6, I think.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah.
They have 11 health. Please roll 12. Just like double kill him. Oh, okay. Still.
And he takes 2 points of strength damage.
Yep. Okay. Well, he's
Well,
dead.
because I'm presuming that that's doubled.
Oh, yes. Anything that's damage related, anything that we'll deal with that later on. So you describe that kill to me, sir. I need that one described.
So Rayron's been missing with this longbow. He comes in and slashes this guy with his short sword, but he misses. And then this guy slashes him like right across the arm, and like he's bleeding profusely. And Rayron is clearly quite annoyed. And he just brings the swing back, and it just goes upwards across the front of him. And like he staggers back for a moment, and then the blue light of the chill touch just incorporates into the wound, and he just like shrivels and collapses.
The guy throws down his sword and takes like a couple steps back, hands open wide. You've got a mage with you. No, I surrender. I'll answer all your questions. Please. Seriously, please. I'll surrender. Just let me go, okay? I'll go back beyond the border. I'll never come back. I won't go into the keep. I'll answer your questions. Maybe you can fix the problem. This is the one that had the bow that like fell onto the trap.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
I mean, it's technically that was what he spent his turn doing. So I mean, you can choose to just kill him on your turn if you want.
No, he's more valuable for information right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's my boy. He's being wise.
Yeah. So one will just grab him by probably the back of the head, and just start like leading him away from these bodies. I'm going to tell Rayron quickly, just see if he can quickly loot the corpses.
Sure, I'll try. I am the best at rolling. What would this be? Perception?
Sorry. I just did you? I'm sorry. I have to. Hold on. Do you see that emote that Naughty Dark Phoenix just did? It's Mora time, like as in Mortifer. Is it Mori time? Like, is that something that I don't know what that is, or is that in reference to Mortifer?
I don't think it's Mortifer.
But Foxtrot is Minion's wife. That's Molly. Foxtrot's Molly. So I kind of hope it is, because that would make me really happy. Probably isn't, but it make me happy. Anyway, so perception check. Yep. Cool.
I can roll over 10 once.
Ever. So you go looking about their bodies. Like they have some cash on them. We can get to that in a minute. They also have bows on them as well. You're welcome to grab like a longbow, whatever it is, off if you care to. But death by daylight. That's upsetting. That's okay. I was hoping it was Mortifer. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Well, don't call me work. I'm busy. So what do you guys do? Sorry. You go looking throughout the bodies. You find nothing exquisite on them. Just getting some cash, some weaponry, all the stuff that would be kind of out in the open, easy to find. It's nothing crazy hidden on them. One, you drag the guy away. What do you do?
How many arrows do we get, just out of interest? Because that's probably an important one to...
Off of the remaining, off of the rest of them, probably 22. Because if you think about it, that was 6 people would usually be 120, but they've been firing for a while. And
do any of them? I'm going to go out. Do any of them have manacles on them?
Manacles? No.
But they do wear belts.
They do.
I mean, let's time up with some leather belties.
Yeah, so I would say we should do that on the move. So as we're heading back to the others, we want to tie him up, probably gag him. And I would also say now, like, how many did we see? 14 on the wall?
14 was the max number you had seen. Yep.
And how many got
Eight,
taken out?
eight got pulled. You killed 5 here and 2 with traps. So there's 1 left in front of you, meaning 14 minus 8, 6 left behind the building.
Now would be a perfect time to use your summon animal thing and the scroll, I reckon.
So the best thing to do would be to head back to camp and get Valorant to do that probably.
Yeah.
Because his chance of doing it is the greatest.
Because there's 6 of them left plus the big guy, and they're fatigued. So
I'm sorry, did I just hear you say Valorant was the greatest?
Mm-hmm. I mean, other than 1, he is. I don't know, I've never seen him roll under 10 for an entire session.
Certainly better than you. I agree.
So we'd ask him to do that, and I think in terms of restraining this boy, we should pull off one of his friend's boots and put them over his hands, and then tie his hands together behind his back with the belt, so he can't use his fingertips.
Yeah, sounds good. One would say more or less his plan is get this guy back quickly, chuck him on the back of a horse, get Valorant, you and Valorant cast those spells, and then we retreat to the day or whatever. Put some distance in between here and there.
Okay. So the first thing you're doing is you're grabbing this guy and you're literally dragging him back to camp from where it was that you engaged with them. You take the belts, you tie him up. Do me a favor, make me a dex check. Wait, is it use rope a thing? Because we're not playing 5e.
Rayron would probably be tying him up. I'd be dragging him.
Disable device you can use to tie him up.
What do I use, sorry?
Disable device.
Disable buff.
Just not with a thieves skill, the kit or anything like that, you know. You don't have any more manacles? Did they all break on you because of the bird forever ago?
I think so. I think I did have one, but I think it just left it in the keep.
Yeah, I was gonna say you originally had 3, I think.
3. We used. I don't know if we used all of them or I can't remember.
Gotcha. Either way, so Rayron, you do your job, and you tie him up with the belts or whatever, and then you guys drag him back to the camp. The whole while I was like, am I talking or are we walking? What's?
He'd be gagged. I kind of slap him in the back of the head and say, "Shut up."
My mom used to do that a lot. And so you bring him all the way to camp. There you get Valorant, and Valorant's like, "Oh, what's this? What happened? Who's that?" Sorry, Dash.
Sorry, Dash.
Yeah, so I just tell him the plan. Load that guy into the back of my horse.
So Tesh's like, yeah, okay. I hope I can read this spell. It's not a simple one. It's a really complex spell, but I think I can read it.
I'm gonna guidance him as well.
Yeah, but he's gonna cast a spell over at the keep.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to get all the way. He has to get all the way to the walls. You know.
Rayron would come with because he can ride the horse better than him probably, and he can still go on the back of a light horse happily, right? Because we're not big boys.
Correct.
And I can also assist with the reading of the spell, I guess.
Not exactly.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So is one gonna go to cast guidance, or are you gonna go to just be with him and hold his hips as you guys ride together?
I mean, I can ride alongside if you'd like, but I also have this prisoner on my.
He can be held by Dwayne though.
Okay, well we may as well all go then to get the extra bonus.
Dwayne and Elliot. Dwayne and Elliot. So it's not just like you're trusting him with Dwayne. You know, like Elliot's there too.
Yeah,
So.
they're instructed to start moving. You know, however far.
Okay, Dwayne.
Away.
Remember that nap we said you get? Change of plans. That's funny. So
So we have Summon Nature's Ally 2.
Yep.
Level 2.
Yep.
And
And summon monster level 3.
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
Can we not do both?
You can. They're both different DCs, of course, but yeah.
Let's do both. Let's do Nature's Ally first, I guess, then and the other one after. And we like summoning them right on the walls, I guess.
You said summon Nature's Ally 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do a Dire Badger, a Celestial Elk. Ooh.
Let's go with that, because that can charge people and knock them off the wall.
Or an Axebeak.
Oh, yeah, Axe Beaks are fun.
The Axebeak's not only fun, they're a CR2 fucking creature. Like, that is a
Yes.
legitimately tough creature. Like, so you're going to do an Axebeak and an ape? Is that the plan? Or a leopard?
Axe Beak and an ape, because an ape can climb and throw shit and whatnot, right?
Haha. Throws poop. Sorry. So you summon like an ape, which is like frightening as hell. And an Axebeak, which is also kind of frightening as hell. I mean, Axebeak is 22 health points and a 14 AC, and you can do sudden charge. Oh, that's freaking frightening. That's crazy. Okay. Yep. So those are the options. Those are devastating. Luckily, they only last for a couple of rounds, so they don't have to actually kill them. They just have to survive them, but they won't know that. So, all right, moving on. You guys, to get up there, are going to have to make ride checks. Because you have people on the walls that are looking after you. They're going to have their bows out. Firing shots at you. To have these shots evade you, I'm going to make ride checks to kind of like juke the things. But before you... Well, it's going to be 3 ride checks in total. So let's do the first ride check. Val is on the horse with...
Me.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera. Val is on the force with you. Okay, then I'll allow you to make the ride check instead of Val if you'd like. His is only a +2.
Okay. So, how much? Shall I just make all 3 now, or
No, make me a check first. Same as you, 1.
again rolling under 10s?
Roll an 80-20, sir.
This is rigged. This is just.
I like it. I like it. Listen to Arvine, I always enjoy playing with you. So, sorry. Neil. Sorry. So this is what ends up happening. Is that one is able to easily ride the horse up. Gah! Gah! You know, step into the side, kind of making a zigzag pattern, getting there as quickly as he can. But get all the way to the wall safely, right? Whereas, unfortunately, you guys have 2 people on one horse, and it's like weighing down the horse considerably. So horses having a hard time riding forward and getting there. So as you're like, trying to ride up there to do that, let's actually switch back to battle music. They're actually able to get shots that are really, really close to you if don't almost hit you. You have to make me a handle animal check to try to calm this thing down as it's freaking out over being shot at by arrows. Oh, wrong one. There we go.
Legitimately, I've rolled under 10, like 90% of my rolls this session.
Yeah, you're not allowed to complain. This is literally Arvine's life. So, I really wish he watches this session if he has the hours. So, you are riding, and then all of a sudden, the 2 of you go airborne. Make me a reflex save.
Just end it, please.
So you go flying off of the horse. And it's one of those things where you try to be acrobatic, you try to be athletic, you try to like land. You end up like landing on your foot and then twisting it sideways real hard, and like you think you feel or hear a crack. And then you stumble backwards and you fall. And like as you hit the ground, out of instinct, you go to like sit back up as quickly as you can, right? And feeling that pain in your ankle. Valorant goes popping off the horse, kind of like what happened with the bird forever ago, and just lands like poof. Like he's one of those things where he's just kind of like, oof, and like lands on his feet, like completely unexpected to be on his feet. It just works out for him. But he happens to land on his feet, like bent over, ass sticking out, as you like go to sit back up and like get a face full of ass for a second, like you go flopping back down on the ground, like my ankle, you know. Oof. And Val's just standing there like, oh. One, you got all the way to the wall, absolutely no problem whatsoever. Never again.
Okay. Where's their horse gone?
It went running off, immediately chasing after your horse, like following after yours. But we'll see what ends up happening afterwards. Val is the most important one in this scenario. He's the one that was supposed to get there on the horse to make the casting. He immediately just like looks down at Ray and is like, "You okay?"
Go.
And then just starts running forward as quickly as he can, trying to get there. As he runs forward, because he's no fool, he of course casts shield. Thank God,
Why
it
doesn't
actually
he
works.
just drink his protection from arrows?
He doesn't cast shield. He instead drinks the potion to protect from arrows.
And then he can just like loll around and walk up there and be like, "I'm gonna take my time with this. What are you gonna do?"
And starts running as fast as he can, like a full-on sprint, trying to get over there. But the arrows coming at him literally can't hurt him at first, because every shot can do maximum 9 damage, and he has DR 10 every round until 30 points of damage is consumed. So he can survive to get all the way to that wall. Do you just stay along the wall nice and safe there, Jake?
Well, I'd kind of yell out, Rayron, like, do you want me to draw their fire? Do you want me to come get you?
Rayron's like holding his ankle, like grimacing. He doesn't reply at first, and then like through gritted teeth, he's like, fuck. Yes, probably.
To which one?
His reply is curt. He shouts, "Fuck you!" You know which.
That'd ride out to get him.
And Valorant's like, "Oh, okay." As he runs past you with the horse right there.
My God. I want someone to have a montage of every single. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, I was just saying the green screen that could go, but luckily they don't get the green screen. They get the black and back, so it makes it a lot harder to put me on bad scenarios. I just realized that I'm gonna be on a call with Unfunny One for I realized a few days ago for us playing our Patreon session, like in this world that affects your game, and I'm gonna have a green screen revealed for him the whole time. Like, oh no, the clippings he's gonna take. All right, so moving on. He comes running forward as fast as he can. You go riding back out there, Jake. I need another ride check from you. You're able to make your way over to where he is relatively easily. The horse is freaking out a little bit because things happening. The guy on the ground, but the horse is just kind of like, you're not dumb. It's not a war horse, but you still put blinders on it before it went in. So like, stay focused on the task at hand. Tunnel vision. Come on, dumb horsey. And you're riding in with to go over to him. To help him up, I imagine you have to dismount to assist him. So you're riding over.
Can he like not have gotten up?
Would you like to get up on your own, Neil? He's like, why is this a question?
Yes, because he knows how this is. Like, got to get up so he can grab the hand and get pulled on.
Roll me an acrobatics check, sir.
I hate this studded leather armor.
It's actually effort, but you do. It's like you just barely are able to.
I rolled under 10.
You're able to just barely get yourself back up to your feet. It hurts. It wobbles the whole time. You literally using your bow. You can feel like a little bit of cracks happening that should come from like the second 100th shot from the bow, happening from the way you're leaning on it, to get up. And finally, you're there, and he comes up next to you, and he can start like reaching a hand. We'll do it next turn. Reach a hand and pull around. Tesh finishes running to get to the wall because he was running for 2 rounds to get there. Jake, you're grabbing him and helping him onto the horse. Unfortunately, from here, you guys are sitting targets. And that means I get to actually attack you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, wait, you're a range increment away. You're over 100 feet, though, so I have to start over.
And they're fatigued.
Yeah, oh, shit. Their modifier's 0 now. It goes from +3 to 0. Yeah, but your protection thing is over. What? Well, all of your spells are done. What?
I've got 1 spell left, thank you.
That's all I got. That's all I got for a threat. God damn it, your AC's only at 18 and I friggin' hit you for nothing. Nothing. I got way less, and I'm gonna attack you as well with my other attacks. Bruh.
What if I duck behind one?
Listen, they're rolling the +0s. You stop talking. Your AC's a 17 and I can't hit you either! I got a 2, a 15, 11, a 12, a 12, a 5. I didn't hit you guys once. Even my highest confirmation roll was, out of all 6 of those, was a 17. So, all misses as they try to fire at you. You grab him, you help him onto the horse. Do you then ride over towards Val, or do you ride out of the scenario entirely?
No, what I'm going to do is, as soon as... this is what I'm hoping is... Rayron's fairly injured. I need to get him out. And I'm hoping that Val can cast the spell, and that's just going to immediately occupy them. So then I'll have time, hopefully, to get Rayron away to a safe distance, and then turn back for Val if he can't get the horse himself.
Cool. Val is you're gonna make me a ride check to get him out of here. Gah!
Okay. Can I guidance myself?
Nah, because it's an extended action.
Can I slap the horse's booty?
You can. The horse says, "I'll see you later."
18.
You do a really good check. I was actually giving you a -2 because of or increase the DC because of his fat booty being on there. But
so then I slapped the booty, and it was only a -1.
Yep. There you go, and you made it.
Or actually, yeah. What's an 8? Is it +2 or +1?
All right. So Valorant's smart enough
+2.
to go with the less difficult spell first. It's a 2nd level spell, Summon Nature's Ally 2. It's a DC 23. Let me just double check something. His wisdom score is high enough, it's not a concern. He is going to go for that spell. He does not have your +1 guidance on him. He stands there against the wall, looking up. Okay. The archers aren't quite. They're running along the wall, get ready to aim down at him. Okay.
He's got protection from arrows. He's sweet.
Yeah, for now.
He turns around, sees the horse running away, and he's like, okay.
Okay. Pulls out the scroll and he starts casting. All right, let's see. It's Alashaka Naka. No! Spell doesn't work.
So close.
Or
Luck
it's
it.
DC
Yeah,
21.
like it.
Neil, will you roll it for me?
No. That's
Gee.
not fair. You roll it.
Jake, you roll it.
No, it's up to you.
Okay. If it's up to me, it's going to work. Yeah! It works! So with one luck die left in the pool, all of a sudden, he reads the scroll. It takes him a while to do so, but he reads the scroll, and then out of nowhere comes where's his Nature's Ally? Just make sure you got the right one. Out of nowhere comes an axe beak. And it's on the wall, because it's to summon the closest place that he can, on the wall, and it just turns, and it's like, and starts running, immediately charging towards the first guard that's like, with his little axe beak. If you don't know what an axe beak is, please take half a second to Google axe beak or Pathfinder axe beak and look at an image, because it's amazing.
How do I clear? Someone teach me.
Shh, yo.
Oh my god.
So anyways, axe beaks are CR2 creatures. They have 22 health points and an AC of 14. Good luck to those guys. All right, as soon as he successfully starts hearing screaming up there, he's like, "Oh, good. Let me try this one," and pulls out the scroll. They're not shooting arrows at you guys anymore. Pulls out the scroll and immediately starts trying to read the next one. He's kind of riding a high. This is gonna work out well. This is totally gonna work out.
He's got a +1 morale bonus.
Yeah, no. Everything's gonna work out right, guys.
You guys ever seen King Kong? Like where the ape picks her up, takes her to the top of the tower? Imagine that, but with a much smaller ape and Valorant.
Why don't we take a quick break and we'll be right back? Yeah, we'll just be right back.
Can we just take a break for like several hours?